Trust is quiet. It doesn't announce itself. The first time I met Daniel, I had no reason to distrust him. He was my co-worker's cousin, recently moved to the city and looking for a place to stay temporarily. That was the first mistake. At first, living with him felt easy. I told him things I didn't usually tell people. He remembered everything. That should have stood out. The first warning sign was small. One morning, I woke up to find my bedroom door unlocked. Daniel frowned. "Maybe you forgot," he said. I accepted that explanation because it was easier than questioning it. The second sign came a week later. I came home early from work and heard voices inside the apartment. He was sitting on the couch, laptop open. "Were you on a call?" I asked. He smiled. "No, I didn't push it." Then things started moving. Not disappearing, just changing position. My keys placed neatly on the counter instead of the hook. My shoes aligned perfectly by the door. Each time, Daniel had a calm explanation. "You probably did it without thinking." I started doubting my own memory. One night, I woke up and saw light under my bedroom door. I checked the time, 3:11 a.m. The apartment should have been dark. I listened. Daniel was speaking softly. Not on the phone. He was reciting something. I stayed silent until the light disappeared. The next morning, I found a notebook on the kitchen table, not mine, filled with neat handwriting. Pages and pages of observations. My routines. What time I left. What time I came home. What I ate. How long I slept. My name was written at the top of every page. I confronted him. Daniel didn't deny it. He sighed, like he'd been expecting the conversation. My chest tightened. "Why are you doing this?" "To understand you," he replied. I told him to leave. He agreed to quickly. He packed his things neatly and left that afternoon. No argument. No threats. Just a polite goodbye. I changed the locks that same day. For a while, things returned to normal. The apartment felt lighter. Then the messages started. At first, they were subtle. Emails suggesting I checked my locks. I blocked every number. They kept coming. Different accounts, different platforms. Always polite. Always calm. "You seemed tired yesterday. You forgot your umbrella." The worst part was that he was always right. I went to the police with the notebook. Something did happen. One night, I came home to find the apartment exactly the way it had been when Daniel lived there. A new page had been added. "You still trust too easily." I didn't stay there again. I moved. It worked. For almost a year. Then I met someone new. Her name was Claire. She remembered everything. One night, while telling her about my past, I stopped mid-sentence. She tilted her head and smiled gently. My blood ran cold. She apologized immediately. Said it was a joke. But I saw it then. The familiarity. I left without explaining. Later that night, I received a message. Different number. Same tone. "You're getting better at noticing. I don't live with roommates anymore. Because the people who do the most damage aren't the ones who force their way in. They're the ones you invite."